Hello. Make sure you check out the rest of this video, and then when you're done, let us know what you think.
That sort of brings me to my biggest wake-up call. Now, I was in Epworth in Richmond. Early days of being forced to get out of bed into a wheelchair. Now, that really hurt. Having both hips replaced, pelvis pins, plates, lots and lots and lots of surgery. Swollen like a big blow-up bag, just full of pains and bruises. And I've been forced to get into the wheelchair. Now, I kicked and screamed and would argue and fight my way out of that to get into it, but I finally did it. I finally was pushed by my physio, Kathy, at the time, who I guess broke me like a new horse. You know what I mean? Like pushed through that argumentative boundary to force you to do it. Now, after half an hour of kicking, screaming, bloody murder, finally getting the wheelchair and going around the corner, I met a 17-year-old girl who went on the back of a motorbike for a ride with boyfriend who didn't have, I guess, the respect and care to tell her to wear gear.
Okay.
He crashed, come off, and she lost one of her legs. Now, me being nearly hitting 30s at the time, who have done a lot of travel, a lot of fun things, done just about everything on my bucket list in a way, saw her and I compared. And that's the biggest thing you learn to start doing, which you shouldn't, because it's horrible, but you compare. You compare your injuries to everyone. What I have, what I haven't got. What she got, what I haven't got, etc. So, and she was just so upbeat. She had the best personality. She had a bright coloured leg, a new leg, metal and carbon. That was bright coloured pink, stickers on it, and she had such a newfound energy and acceptance, and it's cool to be like this. That I never sort of taken that on board before. And within half an hour, 10 minutes, 20 minutes, I clicked and I sort of did the whole, shit, I've got both of my legs. They may not work all the time, but I have got both of them. And I remember screaming at the nurses, just cut them off. Can't take my legs with me because I was hurting that much at the time. I didn't want to deal with it. I'd rather have just lost both of them now. When I think about it now, like I'm so lucky to have two legs, all my toes, where this young girl was so at an early age in her life, like she hadn't had kids yet, she hadn't had a career yet, she hadn't had travel, like all those things that we take for granted when we get older. And she really made me think, shit, I'm pretty lucky. I've done, and it wasn't like I've done lots of things and she's young. It was more her beliefs and attitudes and upbeat personality in the face of the worst time of her life was fantastic.